Hey guys, what's going on and welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Courtney. I go by Courtney on Posh on all platforms, and today I'm going to talk about the most requested tutorial that I have gotten, and that is what am I searching for when I'm searching for dresses? There are so many different categories and subcategories. It can be a little overwhelming at first, but have no fear. I have everything you need to know and I'm about to share it with you right now. So this is a graphic I created over for Instagram, and I'm going to focus on these particular brands for this tutorial.
I want to start with For Love and Lemons. I absolutely love this brand. The tag is going to look like this. It can also sometimes be black. With this brand, if you look at the solds on Poshmark, you can see that it easily goes for over $100. And one thing I like about this brand is that sometimes with certain brands, you will only want to be looking for midi or maxi dresses. For Love and Lemons definitely breaks that cliche rule, and you can get little mini dresses and they will sell for just as much as those maxi dresses, sometimes if not more. One dress that I'd really like to highlight is the Eclair dress for Love and Lemons. This dress is this beautiful white dress that you see, and it can go for anywhere from $150 all the way up to almost $300. So definitely be on the lookout for this when it comes to For Love and Lemons. Next, let's look at House of CB. You're going to notice here from the logo that it's a nice black house with a cursive pink CB. That's what you're looking for on the tag. When it comes to what you want to pick up, their bodycon bandage style dresses do really well, as you can see from the solds here on Poshmark. You can easily get them to go over $100. One dress in particular that I'd like to show you guys is this Shira dress, and I just wanted to show it to you because I probably would have never picked this up, but as you can see, it can go for $200 or more quite easily. Now let's take a look at Kristi Dawn. The logo is quite simple. It looks like this, and it's a very bohemian prairie style that goes for over $100 again quite easily, sometimes well over $200. I've noticed with this brand that the more length, the better for this brand. All right, so next up is Spellin the Gypsy. The logo is going to look like this on the garment, and if you can find them, they can go for easily $200 or more. And one thing I'd specifically really like to point out with these dresses is if you ever come across them in white, I would even consider paying up because, as you can see, a lot of people will use these as their wedding gowns and will pay double the amount that they already were going to pay. All right, now I want to take a look at two Nordstrom brands that I really like. First is Meets Glam. It's going to look like this. And you can easily see that, again, over 100, especially if it's new with tags. Also, one thing to point out with this brand is if you can, they do a lot of Anthropologie collaborations. So on the tag, if it says Gal Meets Glam by Anthropologie, then that's going to be worth a lot more. Definitely look into that. Then, this is a newer brand, but there's also a newer brand to Nordstrom, rather. She had a line before Nordstrom started carrying her, but this is Rachel Parcel, and she makes these beautiful gowns, just like Gal Meets Glam, and they can easily go for over $100 again. And one dress that I'd really love to highlight within this collection is the Windsor dress. So next up is Dress the Population. The tag is going to look like this on the dress. And as we look at the solds here, one thing you're going to notice quite quickly is they're all midi or maxi length. This is definitely one where you can find a shorter length that will be worth more, but for the most part, the money is in the length. Reformation is pretty common throughout my tutorials because their brand has a really good resale value. The tag is going to look like this, at least the newer tag will, and you'll see that they can retail if they're formal for a good amount of money. Even if I change it to show the $100 range, these dresses definitely sell. This is another one where a lot of people use them as wedding dresses if they're white. So really look for those formal and those white dresses. But honestly, as you can tell as I scroll, a lot of their dresses do really well. Paula Johnson is another great one. Tag looks like this. And if I go through the solds, you can see that their longer dresses definitely go for a good amount of money. And honestly, even some short dresses too. Love Shack Fancy looks like this. I've never found it personally, but it's definitely on my radar. Anytime I'm searching the solds for what's sold over 100, I am constantly seeing these dresses. All right, next I want to talk about Faithful the brand. It's going to look like this with the tag. You have to be really careful because there are definitely, looking here at the solds, items that sell, but not everything Faithful sells for high price. Their wrap dresses, midi, and maxi dresses are what you want to be looking at. And specifically, there's one dress that was an Anthropologie collaboration called the Chelsea dress. It looks like this, that you should definitely have on your radar. As well as there's this blue dress, I think it's called the Chloe. I believe it's called the Chloe. It looks like this. You'll see it again here. Faithful the brand midi dress. Yeah, these are just calling it the midi, but I believe it's called the Chloe. And that's another one that is a great one to try to find.
So that is the dress tutorial. Big thumbs up if you found it helpful today, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. Now go make some Posh sales.